Well, hey, welcome back everybody, and happy Halloween. That's right, we are up here on Halloween day, Frank and I. So we started today's adventure off on the other side of that hill, but here's the best part, guys. Check this out. This is so cool. We've never done one of these before. Take a look out there. We've got a waste rock pile down below. There's an ore bin right next to it. Higher up on the hill, another big waste rock pile. In between, I can see there's an adit, okay? And the best part is there's an inclined railway that stretches 400 feet from the bottom all the way up the side of that mountain to the very, very top. So that has us wondering if the old miners were willing to put that much money into building an inclined railway all the way up the side of that mountain, there's got to be something cool and some real significant workings. Now look out before me, see? There's the old ore bin I was telling you about, and you can make out what's left of the old inclined railway going all the way to the top, and there's Frank. Say hello, Frank. We're gonna meet up with Frank here in a moment. Okay, so there's the ore bin, what's left of it. Actually, it's in pretty good shape. Let's look for some welds. See if we see welds on there. Right now I'm seeing nothing but rivets. That's a good indication that we're into an older mine. The chute is falling off on that side, but it's still intact over here. There's a trail that goes right up and around. Let's see what this thing looks like a little up on top. So the inclined rail went from the bin, and you can see what's left of the old trestle here, all the wood working its way right up the side of the hill, right up there. Okay, but right over here we have our first adit for the day, but I don't think this one goes in very far, so we're not going to get too fancy here. Let's poke our heads inside and see what we can see. We got a lot of stuff falling off the back of the mine. Okay, let me get down in here. Oh yeah. There we go. It goes a little ways. Okay. Let's shoot up in there. Wow, it's just amazing how it goes from, like, outside it's a real cool day today, but only a few steps inside the mine and I'll bet it warmed up 15 degrees and it's really hot and muggy in here. Well, we have one bat. It's really damp and humid, so much so you can see it in the light. See the beam on my flashlight there? That's how damp it is in here. Okay, let's continue on. Oh yeah, it's getting a little wet now. Look at how damp it is, folks. I'm sure you can see that beam on the flashlight there. Nice hard rock mine. Lots of echo in here. Lots of footprints in this mine. We're not the only folks that have been in here. Do we have a drift? Nope, I thought we had a drift to the right. Ooh, just stepped in a big pile of soft guano. There, we got a bunch of really nice sparkly, looks like some galena on the walls there. Yeah. Okay, continuing on. This is that's what I was telling you folks about. Look at that big pile of bat guano. That's what I stepped in. There we got a bunch of old vent pipe. And I think we're going to face out right up here because that bat isn't going anywhere else. Oh, Let's see if we can stay to the side. He'll go right past me. Yeah, that's as far as you go, folks. That's it. All right, let's leave Mr. Bat back in there. We're going to turn back around. So not too much going on in this mine, guys. So I'll just meet you back outside. Okay, see you out there. Well, that one wasn't very exciting, was it? Nope, just a straight shot haulage at it. Looks like that they were trying to intersect with something or another, but gave up on it. So I'm guessing the real exciting one is going to be higher up on the hill. So that's where we're going next. All right, guys, made it to the top of the mountain. So that's where we started out, like I showed you earlier. Worked the road all the way down, did the ore bin, showed you the incline rail, worked higher up on the mountain, and then all of a sudden we ran into this guy right here. Wait a minute, don't I know you from one of those other mine exploring shows? You look really familiar.
This isn't the top of the mountain, there's still a mountain above us.
Oh, there's still more mountain? Well, I guess we're gonna have to explore that too.
No, it just goes straight. I already kind of checked it out. It just goes this side, just goes straight in and down, doesn't go up, so we don't have to climb any higher.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be the only one, and if we're lucky, guys, this is gonna be a tunnel. So we're gonna gear up and we'll meet you on inside. Okay, we'll see you in there. So like I was saying, this is, at least when you look at it on Google Earth, the reason I think it's a tunnel is because on the other side of the mountain where there's a bunch of waste rock, there's no roads going to the waste rock. And when you see that, that's always kind of an indication that you're gonna be in a tunnel. Because that's what they would do. They would blast completely through the mountain and come out the other side. No sense in taking a road to that location. So already we've got some really nice timbering going on right in here with some 8-inch vent pipe off to the right. Just working our way down. Frank's chasing the rats out of the tunnel on the rat on the rat highway.
Look here, it looks like that might be snow from miner's cat.
Yeah, that real. What we're pointing out, guys, is there's the scat, and when you see it elongated like that, it looks similar to like a domestic cat. Those are the ring-tailed miner's cats we're talking about. Oh yeah, we have a winds going down, and we're on a false floor here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks nice.
Looking good?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
There's just a level just right here.
Is that all it's going to?
Oh no, it keeps going down.
Okay.
There's an incline railway going down too.
Nice.
Got a level right here.
Uh-huh.
And the incline railway goes at a pretty slight. Well, maybe there's a little.
Let's work our
down it goes, but it goes down there.
Let's work our way here, folks. I'll tell you what, we're gonna leave Frank there just for a moment, let him explore that for just a second. I'm gonna take a peek right around here, see what else is going. Just a short little thing up this way. Let's see here. Yeah, what do we got? Just goes up to a raise, and that's it. With a bat flying around over there. Okay, coming back around. Yeah, I'm still pretty winded from climbing up that steep hill. Oh, that's a nice shot right there. Look at that. Mr. Bat flying around. And then off here to the right, let's see what we have. Yeah, Frank was right. It just goes up here and faces out. What'd you find down there, Frank?
It doesn't go anywhere. That part doesn't go anywhere, but here's the main hall level here.
Okay. All right. I'm going to come down this ladder here.
Yeah.
Let me get up.
You don't fall unless I'm filming you.
Yeah, if I fall, could you please get that on?
Just a waste. We just a waste of a fall if I wasn't filming you.
All right. Got to remember, folks, Oh, I said folks again. All right, everybody in the audience, drink a beer.
Oh, look at these bones here. You see a lot of sheep bones in these mines.
Yeah, something's been dragging it in. Could it be those cats?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, I feel air going this way.
There we go.
Look, there's a...
So guys, let me turn around. A moment ago, Frank was right down there, and he said it didn't go anywhere. I'm going to take his word on it. They tell me he's been in a few mines. I think he knows what he's doing. All right. So, yeah, Frank's right. We've got a bunch of cool air blowing in our face. That's a good sign. Look at all the twists and turns in this rail. I'd say it's about 18 gauge is what I'm guessing. Not too big. But look at the seam that they were working, folks. You can kind of point it out to you from about right here to right there. That's what they're working. And we got a bunch of hibernating bats right there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, continuing on.
Man, is this ever twisting and turning?
It sure is.
You gotta get dizzy in here. Wow. Whoever bent the track in here must be making lots of freaking money. Wow, what a neat job with this gobbing here. On this corner. Looks like there was a drift there. Actually, the air is at our back, it's not in our face. Oh, look how small that vent tubing is. I'm sure it's not going to be too far till we get out somewhere.
Well, we're coming into a bit of a collapse here.
A bit of a collapse.
Looks like just an area where a bunch of gobbing let go.
Looks like an old mine, no way. What?
Yeah, this is really old, and I have yet to find anything that's welded. So we're in the early 1900s.
Small vent tubing.
See this, guys? This is the sorry, I caught.
Head wall.
Not head wall. Hanging wall. Hanging wall. Yeah.
Oh. Well, there's an incline. An incline. So, and the air's going up this way. So there we go. I said we weren't going to have to walk to the top of the mountain, but maybe I was wrong.
Holy cow, look at that. Think that's an ore pass?
Oh, look, there's water coming down. Or there's mud coming down.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like an inclined shaft. I don't think it was that high to the top of the mountain, so. Oh, I can see daylight already. It's not very far.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure an old man like you can make it up here. Even though you're 10 years younger than I am.
I think I can do it. Let's take a look at this thing.
I think I can.
I think I can.
I have up there. Oh no, mud running down here.
Well, I tell you, everybody back home is really enjoying this shot, Frank. I hope you guys have your cell phones or your TV or whatever you got here in 4K, because
I think I have. It's like a level here.
that'd be cool if we had a drift right there.
Yeah, drifting.
What do you suppose the angle of this is, Frank?
Yeah. Damn steep.
About 70 degrees.
Yeah, there's a level here.
Okay.
There's a lot.
All right.
I don't know how far we go, but.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not going to go very far.
Is there?
Yeah, the frame of it's here.
Okay.
The axis here, I can flip it over.
Oh, look at that. Very cool.
Wooden frame.
Wooden frame off an old ore car.
No bearings, eh?
No bearings. We're definitely early 1900s.
Just minus no drift, I guess.
And guys, up here, take a look. Is this the rest of that ore car? Might have been. No. No, it was just some sort of a flume. And we face out right there. Okay. So we're gonna let Frank just, he's gonna go on up to the top.
Make sure there's no rocks. I'll yell
Yeah.
if I see a rock. I'll yell.
And we're gonna see what we can find up there, guys.
Oh yeah. There's more development here.
All right, so we climbed up about halfway up that decline and found a drift up in here. And look at the guy. Look, guys, look at all the cut and fill and these stalls holding all that up. Can you imagine how much weight has got to be on that? Now Frank found a little hole through here, right there. He's going to crawl up through there and see what he can find. So while Frank explores up beyond all that cut and fill, the drift kept going this direction. And let me show you where we came from. That's the decline right there. And the fill, this kind of went back this direction. Let's see if I can get over there without kicking a. Maybe that rock looks pretty stable. Okay, there we go. Let's see if this goes anywhere. No, that's as far as it goes, folks. So our only other option at this point, we got two options. We either go back out of the mine the way we came, or we continue on up that steep decline and you can see sunshine up there. I think that's where I'm going next. All right, meet you up there. Okay guys, I didn't get too far up. I'm going up this steep incline shaft and I'm using the old cable here as kind of a hand line to slowly work my way up it. Now off to the right here, look at what I found. I found the somewhat of a drift that goes above all that gobbing, but it really, that's as far as it goes. Let's see, oh, here we go. Let's point the camera up in there. Yeah, that looks, 1 second here, guys. There we go. That looks pretty dicey climbing up in that. I think what we're gonna do is continue on right up there and get to the surface level. Okay, see you up there. Okay guys, so I worked my way higher up this steep decline using this old cable that the miners left behind. And Frank is still down below. Yeah, go ahead and come on up, buddy. So now he's gonna work his way up. Frank, about halfway up, there's a nasty widowmaker above your head coming off of the hanging wall. Whatever you do, don't touch the back.
Advice anytime.
From there forward, do not touch the back. Especially with your backpack. There, you're past it. Okay.
My backpack will soften the blow.
Yeah, I don't know about.
As long as it's pounds and not tons.
Uh-huh. Okay, guys, I'll work my way back up into this drift here. There we go. So we're almost out. We got a little tiny thing going off that way, and something going this way. I'm gonna take a look at. Let's see what this is all about. Well, we've got rail in here. Oh, excuse me. And we got an ore chute. I would imagine we're the first explorers in a long, long time to get up into this area, guys. Oh yeah, we got a ladder going up. Look at this. Hey Frank, you're gonna want to see this. Okay, and then let's continue on. See if it goes any further. Nope. That's as far as she goes. With a whole bunch of cut and fill. All right, Frank's coming. I'm gonna show him that ladder. Let's evaluate the situation and decide what we're gonna do. Frank's going up the ladder there, see that? And I think it's gonna be our turn next. If you find something that's worth going after.
I don't think we're gonna get out this way.
It's probably just working up into those stopes, and that's as far as it's gonna go. I would say, so guys, if vertical is 90 degrees, that's probably about 80, 85 up there. Okay guys, we are working our way back to the incline. Frank went up the ladders. It doesn't make sense for me to go up there too, because he's filming the same thing. So while he films the ladders, I'm gonna head back over here and we'll work our way up the rest of that old cable up this incline. Right here. So let's see how I'm going to do this now. This is some real loose material. We got a bunch of crap right there I don't want falling on me as I work my way through. So I'm not going to be able to do this having the camera on, guys. So I'm going to meet you back as I work my way through all that debris. Okay, see you up there. All right, guys, made it out of that nasty incline shaft safe and sound. Now, it was a bit unnerving because I had to, right there, skinny my way right up through that little tiny crack, and you can see how much all that collapsing material was kind of creating a pinch point. Yeah, that was, if I told you I wasn't a little bit nervous, I'd be lying to you. But look at what we have here. We've got an old winch cable. Look at the size of the ring gear on that, folks. Oh, said folks, take another sip of your adult beverage. That's really cool. And then down over the edge, take a look at this. There's rail poking out right there. So Frank's gonna head down there, see if we got another adit. Let's head down there and see what's going on. Meet you down there. So a moment ago, we were right up there. So I walked up and over the mountain. That incline is right on the other side. Frank's working his way around, taking a longer route. But look at what he missed. We've got ourselves another adit right here. Don't know if it's going to do anything, but it's kind of in a hidden space. Look at there. Right there. Let's see if we can get down into this thing. First of all, we're gonna look for rattlesnakes. I'm gonna move a few of these rocks here. What are the odds? Let's see here. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta get my footing. There we go. That's where it goes. What are the odds that this could link up with where we just came from? Guess we'll find out in a minute, huh? All right, this is pretty steep. There's been a pretty sizable collapse right above my head here. try to get down underneath this without knocking any more off. Let's see what we have. Oh, wouldn't you know it, that's as far as it goes. Nope, thought we'd get lucky and that would meet up with more of the mine we just came out of, but it's not the case. Okay, we're gonna work our way further on down the mountain. We'll see you down there. All right, guys, made it back up on top of the mountain. So what'd you think of that one, Frank?
Well, you know, another day, another dollar, huh?
Yeah, so we ended up with a haulage adit, turned into an incline shaft, and climbed all the way up to the top of the mountain. That was a good time climbing up that cable.
Well, we got a pretty good idea what's in this valley now. So there's a shaft down there. It looks like it goes down maybe a couple hundred feet, fairly steep. You have to have ropes that go down on that. And, you know, continuing up the valley, there's some other stuff we could check out another day.
Yeah, there's some buildings around the corner we didn't get to, guys. So maybe another day we'll hike back in there and see what we can find. But that's going to have to do it for today, for today's, what are we going to call this? Today's Halloween episode, because happy Halloween, everybody. Frank promised he would wear a mask, and then he kind of like decided not to, so.
Does this look real?
So we're going to get on out of here, guys, and jump back into the maps and see what we can find for next weekend. Thanks for coming along. I really do appreciate it. And again, from both of us, Frank and I, hey, thanks to all of our new subscribers. We sure do appreciate you jumping on board, and we'll see you again next weekend. Take care now. Bye-bye.